All right, anyway, Georgia's the preseason ranking. Third time in school history. 2008, they were number one. 2023, they were number one. Ohio State extended its record streak of consecutive seasons appearing in the preseason poll. How many years do you think it is? It's a record.
The 20s?
No, Florida State was in there for a long time under Bowden.
No, but Florida State's record was always being in the top 5.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Florida State was top 25.
But yeah, they were top 25. But I mean, like they were top 5
Is it
for
like
a
23
crazy.
years
So
in a
Ohio
row?
State, you're talking top 25.
Yeah, you're in the top 25. Consecutive seasons that you're in the top 25.
40.
It's 36.
Yeah. I mean,
That's not bad. Because even like when I was young, that was 20 years ago. They were still
that's like
Jim Trustle now.
36 years, though.
they
That's
don't
crazy.
have many down years there.
None?
They're always
Their down years are 8 and 4.
Yeah.
Right. Like John Cooper was good there. He literally got fired because he couldn't beat Michigan, but like
Right.
he was not like he had a bad record there.
Oregon,
out
who
Craig
is number
Kunzel.
3 in this year's preseason poll, they have their best preseason ranking since 2014. They were also number 3 back then, so that's got to be Chip Kelly, right? Or is that Or is
What
that
year?
post
What
Chip
year?
Kelly?
What year?
2014.
That was Chip
2014.
Kelly.
It might have been. It might have been even after Kelly.
13-2. They were coached by Mark Helfrich.
Oh, hell,
Wow.
he took over for Chip Kelly. Yeah, because 2014, Chip Kelly was already in the NFL.
He was number 3. They were number 3 that year, so that's 10 years.
They got spanked in that.
10 years.
championship game.
Texas's preseason ranking is the best since 2009, when they were number 2.
Texas.
Who is the 2009 Texas team?
roster? Let me
So
see.
that's 15 years, bro. Is that it's post Vince Young,
Major
right?
Applewhite.
2009 Texas football.
Let's see. I got the roster right
They
here.
were number-
John Paul Floyd,
Jordan Shipley.
Sherrod Harris,
Colt McCoy.
They were number 2 going into the
That's
season.
Colt McCoy. That's
That's
got
Colt. It's Colt McCoy. Yeah, Colt McCoy.
Colt McCoy.
Colt
With
McCoy.
Jordan Shipley as his wide receiver because they were roommates. They loved each other.
Tevin
all that
Mims at the
stuff.
D line. I recognize that name. I'm looking at the whole roster right now.
Wow.
Earl Thomas at safety.
Okay.
Yeah, they were kind of.
That was number 2. They were number 2 in the country. This is the highest ranking they've had since then.
You know what's funny, bro? I don't think I believe in them.
15 years.
I don't think I like. I don't.
Well, you know that one of their other running backs got hurt for the season yesterday?
Really?
Yeah. They've lost like a couple of running backs already. It's crazy.
Sam Ocho's on
Their
the Texas
running
team.
back got hurt last year. You remember that, Roser? Because that was the guy I wanted the Cowboys maybe to draft.
Oh, he was cold.
He like
too.
hurt his ACL,
Yeah.
Brooks or whatever his name was.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they lost him last year. They lost another running back this year. They can't keep these running backs healthy, man.
I'm trying to see if I
Texas.
recognize any of these guys
Bro.
as still being in the NFL.
And they have and-
Justin
hey,
Tucker.
Justin
Tucker
Tucker
was the kicker on the 09
that
Texas team.
I had no idea he went to Texas, by the way. Justin.
You could have given me 1,000 guesses,
He's a kicker, bro.
and I would not have said Justin Tucker went to Texas.
Emmanuel Ocho, Garrett Gilbert.
Earl Thomas.
I said him, Roser.
Oh, my bad.
God,
Thanks.
pay
Thanks for
attention.
Sorry.
Dumbass.
Thanks, bro.
Friggin' dumbass.
Kenny Vaccaro.
Shut up.
Dumbass.
Marquise Goodwin.
It's
Fozzie Whitaker.
Why are you so stupid?
It's that white T-shirt,
So
bro.
stupid. Why don't you say Earl Thomas again, idiot?
Earl
Lamar
Thomas.
Houston. Earl Thomas.
Hey, did that 09 team have Earl Thomas?
Garrett Gilbert.
Oh,
I know you already said that.
that's Houston, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
He
Okay.
played at a couple schools.
Number 5 in the preseason top 25 is Alabama.
The Crimson Tide of Alabama.
I saw the saddest interview the other day. It was Eli Gold, that called their games
he's
forever.
not doing it anymore, yeah.
Yeah, and I would have been like super sad if that guy wasn't a tremendous prick to us back in the day.
he was.
He really
was?
was. Oh God, he was awful to us, bro. You would have thought I was interviewing Bob Costas, all right?
Yeah.
Except Bob Costas is nice. This guy, I don't know. He's gruff. Maybe we caught him on a bad day. I don't know. But anyway, once a guy leaves that impression on you, you're like, what? Do you think anybody in my audience cares that I'm bringing you on? Like, why are you being a jerk?
You know, I remember who
Why
else
you
was like
getting-
that with us? Was Dan Fouts.
Oh yeah.
I remember he was
Dan
just a
Fouts was not very
just
nice.
kind of a jerk. It's
Yeah.
like,
Anyways,
all right, dude.
this Eli Gold, basically they ran him out. He's been calling Alabama games for 100 years, and he is a great announcer. Was a great announcer, and he's been the voice of a million moments. Okay, but they like pushed him out. And it was like this, I don't know, it was kind of a sad interview. He's an old dude now. And they were
He
like,
looks old. He's 70 years old.
bro, he was like, I don't know why. I never really got reasons. You know, I never wanted to be that guy that, you know, wasn't at the top of my game. And so and he's like, basically saying, I went back and listened to all the tapes and I thought they were good. I was like, damn. Yeah, I mean, maybe the wrong people mad, or somebody was deciding, like, you know, all right, it's time for some new life or
He
whatever,
got to call
right?
the one last
He went to-
legendary Iron Bowl.
He
Yeah,
went
right.
to go call Jacksonville State baseball.
Is that right? Yeah. Oh, okay. Anyway, number 5 is Alabama. Now this is going to shock you. This is crazy.
They've been in the preseason top 5 for like the last 17 years.
This is their lowest ranking
Yeah.
since 09.
09, that was Saban's, what, second or third year?
Really?
How, bro?
Let's see. And they won did they win the Natty that year?
10 was the disappointment.
Yeah.
10 was the year with Julio and Mark Ingram in that group, and they went like 10-3. I mean, they went like 10-2, and then
They lost to Steven Garcia, South Carolina team. I think Marcus Lattimore was on that team, too.
And then they mailed in the bowl game.
Let's see.
Remember?
2009, they won the national title. That was his first national title at Alabama.
AJ
2009.
McCarron.
Yep. All right, so look,
Julio Jones.
number 5 Alabama's ranking is its lowest preseason since the number 5 in 2009, though it did extend the Crimson Tide's record streak of appearing in the preseason top 5 to 16 years. 16 years, bro. They have been in the top 5 going into the season. Ole Miss has its best preseason ranking since
Eli?
they are number 6.
Is that Eli?
Going into
I
the
would
season?
guess Eli.
Well, post bowl, that second bowl Wallace.
No. Well, ooh.
The Bo
Did
Bo
Hugh
Wallace
Freeze have a
years?
squad?
Yeah, I think.
Where they had Megaquan
That's what I'm saying. The Bo
and
Wallace
Kim
year.
Dichie?
One of the Bo Wallace years.
Number 6 Ole Miss has its best preseason ranking
Deuce McAllister?
since it was number 5 in 1970, Archie Manning's final season as a Rebels quarterback. How about that? How about that for expectation? This is their highest ranking in 1970. God bless it. What's that? 50 years? It's 54 years.
That's a long time, boy.
By the way, Nick Saban, you said Alabama before. So I see in the year they won the national title. Nick Saban, he won 7 national titles and 11 SEC championships. He won National Coach of the Year twice.
He's Eric Spoelstra? No, I guess Spoelstra doesn't have those kind
That
of.
team was not that good either, by the way. They had high expectations, but they weren't there very
What
good.
are you talking about? The 1970 Ole Miss team?
They ended up 7-4.
Dang.
They were a disappointment in 1970.
Yeah, disappointment. High expectations, but low season.
But they ended up still having an 18-mile-per-hour speed limit.
And John Vaught was the coach. Vaught Hemingway.
you go. Number 7, Notre Dame is ranked in the preseason top 10 for the 5th time in the last 6 years. Number 8, Penn State is in the preseason poll for the 50th time.
Penn State is, man, I watched them last year, and it's like, dude, you see the talent on that team, and there's just no creativity offensively.
Who's the number 11 dude?
The 8th most, them being in the preseason top 25 50 times is the 8th most of any school. And it's all the biggest school. I mean,
Wow.
number 1, Ohio State, 71 times.
In the preseason top 10?
No, top 25.
Top 25.
Oklahoma, 66.
Yeah.
USC, 63.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame, 61. Bama, 58. Texas, 57. Michigan, 53.
Yeah.
And then Penn State. 9, Michigan is going to have a team ranked in the preseason poll in his debut season because he's the first Wolverines head coach since Lloyd Carr. When Lloyd Carr took over, they were ranked. Anyways, and then to just round out the top 10, Florida State's been ranked in 10 of 17 straight polls. In the top 10, in 17 straight polls. The 4th longest active streak behind Georgia, Michigan, and Ohio State. There you go.
Wow.
All right.